What's going on, guys? Tim Malcolm, and I love coming on days like today where we are having a bipolar Bitcoin rally just in time for Christmas. Maybe old Bitcoin Santa will bring us something. Let's talk about where the market's at and how everything is starting to look a lot better, guys. Let's rock.
Let's rock!
Fetch me their soul!
Guys, it's so much easier for me to come on days like today when everything is looking good. We've been having such a rough last couple weeks that, making videos about crypto when the market is down is not as easy, to be honest with you. I find that when everything is up and people are excited, everybody is really interested in what I have to say. But when the market's kind of like taking a poop on itself, people are just kind of like, the F over it. But let's just check this out real quick. We're going to talk about a couple things tonight, guys. Let me go over here to my display. Let's just take a quick look here, guys. Bitcoin up in the last 24 hours, almost 5%. We are getting back to the $50,000 range, which, I don't care about Bitcoin, but Bitcoin cares about every other coin that I do care about. So this is excellent news, guys. If this market cap can get back around $1 trillion, everybody's going to be happy with their altcoins. If you're not already happy, let's take a look down. Solana for the week coming up 12% in the last 7 days, 4% in the last 24 hours. XRP, which I own some XRP and it was not looking good the last couple weeks, guys. 10% in the last 24 hours. It is making a strong recovery. I bought most of mine around $1 a coin, so that's very good news to me. Even Cardano, Cardano's been like dead, turned the horse to glue already, dead. It's even had a little bit of momentum in the last day. You can tell the market is doing well. Guys, Terra Luna, 58% for the week, 11% for the last 24 hours. I've been telling you guys about, what are the coins I always talk about, guys? Solana, Terra Luna, Avalanche, Polkadot. Alright, let's look at what I always tell you guys what to put your money in long term. Those are the coins. Alright, 58% in Luna. I'm kicking myself for not buying more of that during the crash. I knew it, but I just ran out of money. Avalanche, guys, 40% up for the week, 11% in the last day, back up to $125. Polkadot, I don't know what's been going on with Polkadot, but I own a lot of it, and I love seeing that it's gone up 7% in the last 24 hours. Shiba's up. Dodge, my favorite. Dodge is even up 2%. Who cares about that? Crypto.com coin up 9%. I don't mess with Litecoin. Chainlink up 7% for the 24 hour, 8% for the week. Algorand up 4%. Let's see what else is on here that I care about. Decentraland Mana, 4% for the week, 4% for the last 24 hours. The gaming stuff has definitely calmed down a little bit, but I think that we're going to see another really, really big push of that come next year. First quarter of 2022 has a lot of gaming products that are either A, launching the actual game, or B, doing really big updates or additions to their existing game. So, Elrond again starting to come back up. That's another one that I have a good amount of money. VeChain too, don't let me forget them. I love VeChain, and VeChain was at a really good price the last couple weeks. Phantom, finally, as you can see, guys, I am rocking my Phantom hoodie. I am a big, big fan of Phantom. Phantom is the number 5 coin, guys. The 5 coins I always give you to put up for long term: Avalanche, Solana, Luna, Polkadot, Phantom. Alright, 17% for the week, 13% on the 24 hour. And guys, as you can see, Tomb shares hit the twop again today because the price of Phantom has come back up. So for all of you guys that were worried the past couple days, and I will show you guys something right now. It is still pending. I'm trying to trade my kitty for cat, but I did re-enter Tomb. I don't know. Let me try to switch wallets real quick in the middle of this. I actually entered Tomb more than I was. If you guys remember, I had like 2.08 coins. I now have 3 coins. Right now, almost $38,000 back. So I told you guys I was only pulling my money out for a day or two. to go do something else non-crypto related, and then I would be right back in. And here we go. And you know the beautiful part about this, guys? Look at the APR. The APR is back to 564%. We were in the low 4s before this little thing happened. So thank you for all of those that, you know, were too impatient to wait a couple of days and sold, because now you've brought in the APR back up almost 100%. So I can't wait to get my first payout in about 3 hours and see what I'm netting on that. And I bought the t-shirts at a really good price. One of them I got around 9,000, and the other two I got around 11.5, 11.8 each, which obviously is more than I paid the first time, guys. But I think t-shirts I would not be surprised to see a $20,000 t-shirt, to be honest with you. They are just making a name for themselves as one of the best, if not the best, yield staking protocol, high APR result out there. Everybody that enters it is making money, and they didn't pay for a couple days, so people got all in their feelings and got butthurt about it because apparently people can't read docs. But I knew it would be right back. I didn't have a doubt in my mind. Anyway, guys, to continue going, everything is looking good, guys. IOTA 22%, 18%, Graph 16%, Monero, which is junk. I don't mess with Monero. Gala Game starting to finally come back up. Pancake Swap still down, still not where I would like to see it, but hopefully, you know, the momentum of all this other market stuff makes it go up. Aave coming up. Stacks, which is, I told you guys to buy stacks on Okcoin and stake the stacks for Bitcoin. Stacks is up 10% for the week, and the Miami coin is built off of Stacks. So I own both of those. Kusama looking good. Engine Coin looking good. Curve DAO token 45% for the week. That's incredible. Thorchain, thank God, because I was really down on that. I still think Thorchain is at a really, really good buy price, even at 729, but it's up. Kadena finally starting to come back up. I'm still at a loss on that, guys. I think that is still an excellent entry point. But Arweave, 46% for the week. I told you, I've talked about Arweave a couple times. In my videos if you go back and look, guys. Arweave is a really, really good project. Anything else here that I want to talk about specifically before we move on? Immutable X up 10%. Wax up 5.56. I'm a big holder of both of those. And that's your top 100 coins. Let me see if there's anything else. Let me separate this by the 24 hour and see if we go back to page 1 what the biggest gainers today were. So Curve DAO. Am I on page 1? Hold on. Yeah. The Curve DAO token. What else we got? I see a lot of stuff on here that I own, guys. I used to own a lot of IOTA. Sold it. Made some money, so I'm not hating on that. Matic has got to be... I'm trying to remember what Matic's all-time high is, guys. Matic's another one that you could throw into those other 5 that I mentioned of coins to hold on to for a long term. 262 is the top, so we're close. Very, very close to all-time highs on that one, and 23% for the week. Thorchain, one of the top gainers. Phantom, one of the top gainers. Kadena, one of the top gainers. Luna, of course, one of the top gainers. Cosmos, Hetero hashtag, Hetero hash bar, whatever that is. I used to have some of that, but sold it. Theta Fuel, I bought and flipped Theta Fuel 3, 4, or 5 times over the last 6 months on Crypto.com. It's one of those that you can always put a few $100s in and make a quick $100 to do some day trading with that. XRP, again, 17%, 10% Immutable X at 10%. So it's good because I'm seeing 80% of everything that's done the best today is stuff that not only do I own, but stuff that I talk about on this channel. I'm never going to be one of those guys that's like, see, I called a Thorchain at blah, 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 and now it's blah, 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 blah. So you listen to me because I own a lot of tokens that aren't on this list that I would tell you is still a good project. So not about that, guys. I'm just in a really good mood because, again, my portfolio has climbed, I want to say 20 grand over the last 24 hours. So I'm starting to get back to where I was. Still not quite there, but I'm starting to get closer back to where we were before this last 2 crashes, the one big crash and the one little crash right before it. Let's look at some of this new stuff, guys. So many projects coming out. Monkey Ball did release. If you haven't been following, Monkey Ball was a huge deal that everybody was talking about. I think it's definitely something that you want to look at, but it just came out, so I think you want to wait. Let's see, it started at $1.36. It really hasn't done actually nearly what they were probably hoping for, and they delayed that because of the crash. It was supposed to come out right after the crash happened, and they delayed it. So that's still a project that I'm interested in. If we go to their community, this is a game, guys, but like 129,000 followers. They talk about it all the time. Rand was talking about it all the time on Crypto Banner. But it's a game, and it's like NFTs and stuff, and it looks really, really cool for a crypto-based game. And I think that eventually will probably be one that does all right. What else we got here? Guild of Guardians. Don't know what that is, but we will check it out. Anything with the word guild and guardians makes me think of, yep, mobile team RPG with 160,000 players on the waitlist. Play and earn. I'm already following them. So that must have been, I bet you that's on my watch list of something I wanted to buy. Probably a YouTuber talked about it, and it just wasn't for sale yet. Where can you find this bad boy at? Apparently FTX, which I do not know anything about. So I'll have to wait. But anything else that I recognize that came out? Meta Decentraland. No, people are like, guys, oh, Soul Condoms. What is this? Crypto condoms? I gotta check this out. Protect yourself from rugs. Ah, okay. The first platform to provide insurance against rugs. Interesting. I'm gonna do some research on that, but I know there's some insurance coming out. Even if you go to Celcius's app, they have a place that eventually they're going to offer insurance on your crypto. And guys, let me tell you, depending on what the prices are, it's something I'm definitely going to look into, because guys, there's hacks, there's the rug pulls, there's all kinds of stuff that, you know, people are trying to swindle you out of your money in crypto. So depending on how much money you keep in there, I haven't seen any that are out yet, but this condoms one, you know, I'll look into that. We've got Forest Pump. Up 50% for the last 24 hours. Forest Pump. Oh my goodness. Forest Pump. What do we got going on at Forest Pump here? Metaverse related. Okay, now listen on CoinMarket. Are you ready for what's coming next? Big marketing campaign starting now. AMA. Well, it's a shit coin. Just to let you guys know. But see, that's what I'm talking about with the names. Alright, the names alone. You know, you see that they got little Forrest Gump with a Bubba Gump trimping hat on, and I'm a fan of the movie, and I just can't help but to look at it, you know. And if I'm too bored later tonight, in all honesty, I'll probably throw a couple $100 in it just because it's Forrest Pump. Now, I'm not telling you to do that. I'm telling you that I buy dumb shit all the time just because of the name. And a lot of times I lose on it, and I don't care. It's me having fun because I'm always stuck in this house. I have no social life, and I don't really eat out. I don't really spend a lot of money. I don't drink. I don't go to bars. So all my dispensable income, instead of just, you know, buying other dumb shit, I buy dumb shit coins. Meta Apes. Again, Meta and Apes, two buzzwords here. Kind of following they got. Not that great. Alright, so anyway, like I said, guys, Tomb is back to paying again. I was trying to cash out my little bit of kitty to change over to some more cat. Actually, maybe it finally went through. It was taking a while. The networks are congested. In fact, I moved some Bitcoin today from one exchange over to Celcius 5 hours ago, and it's still not there. So I called Celcius, guys. My promo code is in the bottom, guys. Celcius is amazing. I love them so much more now. I had an issue last week with Celcius. Googled it. A phone number actually popped up. That's like 1866 HODL now is what it spells. called the number. A real person that spoke perfect English picked up the phone and was the nicest, most helpful human being I've ever had on the other end of a customer service call. Like, after that phone call, I fell in love with Celcius even more than I already was. Celcius is, if you don't know, it's an app that you can store your crypto and it pays you a percentage interest. You know, like for example, Bitcoin right now is like 5.8 or 5.9%. Polkadot is like 10% right now. And it's where I keep a lot of my long-term holds because they're paying me every month. It's not really like staking, all right, because you're not committed to a time frame. Just leaving it there in that app, you automatically get the reward. So every week or every couple of weeks, they send me an email with how much money I've made. For example, I'll tell you guys exactly. I don't have a ton of money there. I only have a few coins there. But I know some of you have told me that Celcius is not available in your area, your country, and even some states in America. But I have about $21,000 in there. And this week, let's see. Let me see. I'll tell you real quick. So, for example, Cardano, they're paying 4.06%. 1 inch, 5%. Bitcoin Cash, which I don't even know anybody that owns that, 4.51%. Binance Coin, 6.7%. Binance USD, which is Binance's stablecoin, they're paying 8.5%, guys. 8.5% to do nothing, but just leave your coins there. Polkadot 9.02, EOS 4.45%. Kyber Network, 0.5%. Chainlink, 3%. If you've got Litecoin, 3.25%. Terra Luna, 5.05%. Matic, 9.10%. That's where all my Matic is. Oh My God Network, 0.5%. Pax Gold, 5.5%. Synthetics token, 14%. Which, I believe it or not, I do have some synthetics and it is there. Even on Tether, USD Tether, guys, 8.5%. On your stable coins. Why would you have any money in the bank? Your savings account, change it over to Tether coins, put it in Celcius, and get 8% on your money every month instead of the 0.1% yearly that your bank is paying you. Stellar 1%, Tezos 4.25%, and guys, and I didn't read all of them. They have a whole list of rewards. Not to mention, guys, I will show you this real quick. Okay, so there's a code in the description. You gotta just transfer $400 worth of coin. You don't have to buy it through Celcius. Transfer $400 worth of coin, you get $50 in Bitcoin for free. I get $50 in Bitcoin for free. Sign up for the app, guys, and do this. And then I'm gonna show you some even better promotions that they have, because they have promotions on all kinds of things. And all you got to do, I actually talked to the gentleman on the phone for like 15 or 20 minutes the other day. He was so helpful. In fact, I'm trying to get one of the representatives to come on my YouTube channel and talk about all the exciting things that Celcius has going on next year. And guys, this is not a paid promotion. I have yet to do a sponsorship video. You will know when I'm doing one, but I was really just this impressed by him. So if you go to their website, which Celcius is spelled with an S, by the way, it's CLESIUS. I always spell it with a C right here, so it's wrong. But, let me see. They have a place where it's like all their promo codes. Yeah, active promo codes right here, guys. So the code that's in the description is the sign up one. Alright, so that's the one you're going to use when you sign up. After that's done, you can only put in one code at a time, is what the guy was explaining to me. You can type in all these codes and it'll put it in, but it confuses the system. So, for example, let's say that you want to put in $500 of Cardano. So after you do your first transfer, you then go to your code section and put in ADA500, and you put in $500, let's say you want to put in $400 of Cardano, and you get $40 in Cardano for free. Okay? If you had $250,000 that you wanted to put in, you would get $2,000 in Bitcoin for free. But you can see they update this, and actually the man told me last week that they are about to add some new promos. Like last month they had one for Binance. If you put $400 of Binance in, you would get $40 of Binance for free. So you can check this out, and they had one for Tether last month too. That was the same deal. I think it was like $300 in Tether got you like $30 or $40 in Tether. I mean, it's easy free money just to transfer some coins from one of your exchanges over to Celcius. And Celcius, they are amazing. They've got great customer service. I mean, I cannot say enough good things about them. And I get paid weekly. Like I said, I was trying to bring that up, guys, not to stall the video too long. But I've earned a couple $100 in rewards already, and I've only been moving stuff over there really for like 2 months. I mean, I signed up. I had a little bit in there, but now I send all my Bitcoin there, all my Ethereum there. You know, anything that's paying 4 or 5% or higher that I know that I'm not selling in the next 30 to 60 days, it goes to Celcius. And I strongly recommend that you guys check it out. Link is always in the description of every video. And again, I want to reiterate, guys, it's a $400 transfer. You don't have to spend $400. But even if you did, you could buy $400 worth of Bitcoin. You're going to get $50 worth of Bitcoin for free. That's a pretty good promotion. Anytime I can give free Bitcoin, I'm happy because I don't buy a lot of Bitcoin. I did buy a little bit of Bitcoin today, I'm not going to lie. I bought like $75 worth of Bitcoin today because I had $75 on an exchange that I never use, and I was like, let me just spend this. And then what do you think I did? I bought the Bitcoin and immediately transferred it out over to Celcius. Now, when I called them tonight, they did tell me that the network is clogged for the holidays and that it's taking a few hours for transfers coming out of exchanges into Celcius. So don't panic if you exchange something out there and it's several hours before you get the notification that Celcius has received it. Something else that I wanted to talk about, guys. I am still interested in BOM. Here. But let's see if the TWAP is anywhere near. Because this is going to be one of the next DAOs that... what is the problem here? I'm on Smart Chain. Okay, but we're getting closer, guys. We're getting closer. So this is just needs to hit 1.01, and then I'm gonna try bomb out and see where we're at. Now, Kitty, what I was trying to do with Kitty tonight is, you know, everything is up today. Like, Kitty's up 3.7%. All right, Cat 6.9%. So, you know, some of these DAOs that have been in the crappers lately for us to talk about them, they're starting to come back up. Okay, so let's see here. I want to trade my Kitty for Cat. Okay, this is what it was doing earlier, like it just kept spinning to approve. But I wanted to take my rewards and then have more to stake. So that's what I was trying to do. But anyway, guys, the point is that the market is looking really good. Let's see what George has to say about the market today. I'm always interested in what a good old George has to say.
The Christmas rally or Santa rally start for Bitcoin. It's up 4% today. And someone else thinks that it did start. So I'm going to talk about what's going on with Bitcoin. Also talk about 3 promising projects. L1's network protocol.
I'll be right back. I gotta grab a drink.
I have high hopes on. I'm very bullish on them, and that's because there's a lot going on for these 3 altcoins. So I'm going to discuss what they are. So starting with Bitcoin, it's 48,700. So up nearly 4%. An entire market is rallying today. Now, I've been calling Santa Rally or Christmas Rally for quite some time, since the beginning of December. And I do believe it's right around the corner, quite frankly, because we don't have that many days left, right? And today, I saw this headline. Jim Cramer also agrees with me.
Oh.
At least with equities, not crypto.
Is anybody else thinking who the fuck is this Jim Cramer guy? Never heard of him.
But today, Dow is up 500 points. The equity market is doing very well today. Jim Cramer still believes Santa Claus rally is going to start despite Omicron cases and the FUD out there, right? So, to quote Jim, if you bought today and you just held on, even for 6 days, you made money almost every single year. He added, it is a short-term trade, although you then start getting into positive seasonality in January, because traditionally January is also a point.
Okay, what else we got here? All right, so Jim Cramer says it's good.
Then we had a Black Swan event, March of 2020, and then you could see that we had that 30,000 mark I talked about, and where we are now. And if you look at it using a 3-day RSI, there is a support trend line, and guess what? Bitcoin just bounced right off.
Guys, here's what it comes down to. I feel like if you're watching this channel, you need to be in tune with what's going on with Bitcoin. I always tell you guys, Bitcoin controls the rest of the market. I don't do technical analysis. I watch George do technical analysis for Bitcoin. So we're going to watch George together so that you can see kind of for yourself what you think is going to happen with the market. And, you know, make your bets or make your decisions based around, you know, this as being one of the tools for you to make a decision as to what you should either be investing or selling or whatever you choose to do. But I'm going to be honest with you guys, I feel really good about today, especially being this close to Christmas. Maybe we are going to get a special gift right here at Christmas time. Where, I mean, we're a few days away.
A bit. And it's looking like it wants to turn up. So, kind of shows you what may be.
How much money would you pay to see George turn it up at the club? Like, to cut a rug. I might put $500 on that.
Around the corner, right? And something else. And this also looks very...
Or at least like a million Shiba.
Similar from Tech Dev, which is, you know, finding a fractal pattern between 20 each and every...
When they start talking about fractal patterns, I start thinking about like reciprocal fractions and shit I don't understand, and I get bored. So we're gonna skip on through. Skip on through to the other side.
Just with Bitcoin too.
Yep, Bitcoin, Santa Rally, great. Okay, what else we got, George?
45%, and today it's up about 13%.
Yep.
So not only is it sitting at number 9, you could see a smart chain, which makes it second behind Ethereum. They have many DeFi apps.
That's surprising to me, actually. If you would have asked me a few months ago, between Solana, Avalanche, and Luna, what I would have bet to be Ethereum's biggest rival, I really think that I would have gone with Avalanche. I really think that I would have gone with Avalanche. And I felt really damn good about Solana too. Solana is suffering right now, guys, not because their product isn't stellar. They had a couple of issues the last couple weeks, and people got all in their feelings about it. Because, you know, even though you're not supposed to trade with emotion, people do. Anytime there's a new software created, guys, especially with this blockchain smart contract shit, there's always bugs and shit that need to be worked out. I mean, every video game I buy for the Xbox, $60 game, they're selling millions of copies of them. Usually for the first month, the game is almost unplayable. There's so many bugs. And guys, these are games that they've been working on this shit for a year, 2 years sometimes. And they release it, and they've done beta and alpha modes, you know, to try to test them. But guys, anything with tech, there's going to be some issues. And unfortunately, Solana had a couple of issues, and people freaked out about it, and the price suffered for it. But it is starting to make a recovery.
They're getting involved with metaverses and NFTs and play-to-earn games. That's all there. And recently, they have bridges that's being built too. So Terra is native to Cosmos ecosystem, so there's a bridge to Cosmos already, but you could see that AnySwap, which now rebranded to multi-chain after raising $60 million by Binance, well, this also has a bridge to Terra to many other L1s, such as Phantom, right? So Terra is having its ecosystem broadened, and why this is more important for Terra than some of these other L1s is because they're native algorithmic stablecoin, Terra USD. The more Terra USD that's being used on its own chain and across other chains, the more Luna tokens needs to be burned. And that is why Terra is doing so well, because there's so much burning at this point. And as usage grows, that's why TVL is growing, the more Luna is going to be burned. So number 2 is Terra. I definitely think they're going to continue on. So if you're not paying attention, you need to do so. And lastly, I want to talk about Polygon. Polygon is doing very, very well. As expected, Polygon went through a very, very stagnant period. I told you guys to stay patient, right? Because Polygon, there's no way that it can't be moving. And finally, it's getting all the attention now, because Polygon is just blowing up. And you can see this headline, may end up being Ethereum's saving grace. And the reason being, so many projects are turning to Polygon to scale. Polygon is essentially Ethereum that can scale. They even recently introduced Proposal 1559 to introduce coin burning, which will make Polygon deflationary going forward, right? But because Polygon is EVM compatible and it supports Solidity, dApp makers are coming left and right, especially NFT marketplaces, because you don't have to worry about gas fees, you don't have to worry about slowness of the network, you don't have to worry about congestion. But there's many other things, like for example, Reddit just created a new initiative with Polygon, 200 million initiative, to get involved with Web3, which of course involves games and DeFi and everything else, social media, right? And Polygon just acquired a Predictable Lab, 500 million deal for ZK scaling, because they want to continue to lead and they want to introduce privacy features too. So Polygon, and that's not their, that's the second project they purchased that involves VK scaling. They purchased another one for about 250 million, so that's like 750 million. And they also have their own $1 billion fund. So Polygon is...
Sorry, I had somebody texting me about T-shares. So, alright, so anyway, Polygon acquires Predictable Labs. That's huge news. If you haven't bought Matic or Polygon, guys, I would strongly suggest you take a look at it. I don't see Matic going anywhere. Matic is a great company. I think that token has a lot of room to grow. And
go much higher.
Let's take a look at anything else that's going on with the people I follow. So Becker didn't post today. What did Crypto Banner post today? Because apparently they're on vacation. How to use trend lines. That sounds boring, so we will skip that. Gary V, he posts a lot of stuff on NFTs, but nope. Cryptos are us. Is it time to panic about Bitcoin 4 days ago? So wait a minute. Did George take a 4-day break? He never takes a break. Nah. More proof the Bitcoin run is not over. Don't miss a stat. Yeah. So guys, I will tell you, the tax loophole thing, I started looking into that, and a lot of you guys have asked me about taxes. Apparently, guys, if you sell your coins at a loss and just rebuy them back, all like in the same moment. So like, let's say you have 1,000 Phantom. You paid $3 a coin, and I'm making all these numbers up, guys. Let's say you have 1,000 Phantom, you paid $3 a coin. Right now they're at $2.50 a coin. Sell them at $2.50 a coin, immediately buy them back and hope that the market ends the chain. Maybe you're buying them back at $2.50, $2.51, maybe $2.49. And apparently, I'm not going to go into detail because I don't want to be somebody that's sitting here telling you how to beat the government out of taxes. But apparently that can really help you out with your taxes because it records it as a loss, and then it doesn't matter that you rebought the same thing right back in. So if any of you have bought and sold crypto this year, even if you've sold out of a coin, kept the money in exchange, and turned those profits into another coin, or traded a coin you were in profits for another coin, that is taxable income, guys. Coinbase, Crypto.com, any of the exchanges that do KYC, they are going to send you a 1099 form, or I'm assuming it's a 1099. I don't know what form it's going to be because last year I didn't have anything in my name to worry about crypto taxes. I didn't make any money in crypto. So this year I've purposefully been trying to not sell until January 1st so that I don't have to deal with the taxes till next year. But for some of you, I know a couple of you specifically that have talked to me outside of the channel. You have $50 to $100, $200,000 worth of crypto. You really may, while you have a few days left of this year, may really want to look into what this is right here. Don't miss this tax loophole. In fact, you may even want to watch this video on Cryptos R Us's channel. It was posted a day ago. Don't mix the tax loophole for Bitcoin right here, guys. I think that will benefit a lot of you very, very much. And one more person. Let's see what old good Elio trades. Let's see what he's saying.
Historic gains and a little misplay. TA analysis, but this spike of got his analysis.
Just tell me the coins, Elios.
That leads the firm to believe that in super bear.
Now, I would pay like $2,000 to set him up on a date and just be able to sit there and watch him try to interact with a female. I think that would be... Now, I'm nerdy and awkward, but like this guy makes me look like Rico Suave. He is so awkward. Very smart with crypto. However, he is not exactly a panty dropper with his game spitting. So, and he's Becker's friend. They have a business together. So, anyway, I'm not going to bore you with that, guys. Realistically, guys, all right, I'm telling you what's going on. Tomb Finance, TWAP is back, guys. The TWAP is back. Tomb is king. Tomb is paying out. I'm trying to flip my kitty to my cat to my kitty. Keep that going. We're going to be entering Bomb. As soon as that TWAP gets up there, I've got BNB ready. Like, we're ready to go with that. I told you guys that I was only exiting Tomb for a couple days, and I wanted to show you guys that I was telling the truth. I even put more money in it than I had before. So, and then, yeah, like next week, late next week, you know, after Christmas, after New Year's, guys, we'll do follow-ups again on Metaverse Pro, Jade, Hector, Kitty, Tomb, Wonderland, and some people from the chat gave me some Solana and some Ethereum DAOs to look at. I just got to get some money together so we can play with this stuff, and also have a couple DAOs that may want to do some sponsorship and give you guys some free money. I'm really trying to work on that too. I know a lot of you are like, oh, I don't want you to do sponsored content. No, guys, come on. It's free money. You're gonna know it's a sponsorship. When you fill out the shit for the YouTube video, you have to click if you're doing a sponsored video so that it can show you guys really big that it's a sponsored video. Not to mention, I'm gonna say, hey guys, this is a sponsored video. So please stop griping, guys, alright? A YouTube channel is a business, and I would like to be able to make some form of payment from it. I have to, because if I don't, my girlfriend tells me that it's not a real job. So I have to make money so I can tell her, leave me alone and let me post my YouTube videos. It's really for that, guys, because if not, nobody takes it seriously. They just think I'm wasting my time. So more than I actually need the money, I need to be able to prove to my loved ones around me that, hey, this is a job, not a hobby. It's a part-time job. Okay, so we're gonna do some sponsorships whether you like it or not. If that turns you off this much, if you haven't watched all my videos, show me a YouTuber that is more transparent than me. I'll wait. I will wait. I'm very confident in my honesty level with you guys. So if that turns you off and you think that I won't do my due diligence to let you know whether or not a project I'm talking about is sponsored or not, then you clearly haven't been watching me that long. Maybe you should subscribe. Maybe you should watch more. Because the one thing I know about myself, the one thing I'm very confident in, is I am the most transparent motherfucker on all of YouTube. I say way too much sometimes. I talk about everything and anything. I've shown my portfolio live, the exact dollar amounts. I mean, guys, I have literally let you guys into my financial world. You guys know more about my finances than my family. So again, please, I'm getting tired of reading those comments. We're getting a lot of scammers that are starting to post, guys. If you read in the comments, they do this thing where they post and it sounds almost like a real comment, and then 3 or 4 comments under that post, they start with a WhatsApp or Telegram person. Guys, those are all scams. Anybody that tells you that some coach made them 26 Bitcoins in 4 days, If it sounds too good to be true, it is. I am deleting them as fast as I see them, guys. I will never contact you. It hasn't happened yet, guys, but it's happened from the TV days and on Instagram and stuff. It hasn't happened on YouTube, but as this channel grows, there will be someone that creates an account that looks exactly like mine. And if you don't look at it hard enough, even the name and the URLs and everything will be very, very close that to an untrained eye, you will not be able to spot the difference. So remember, guys, I will never ask you ever for your seed phrases, for you to send me money, not unless you're paying me for a class or some shit and you're talking to me, you know, about something else. But on YouTube in the comments, I will never ask you for anything to do with payment, money, tell you to send money, tell you to buy something. So if you think you're talking to me, it's not. Alright, I had this same problem a couple months ago. Someone created a dating profile with my information, my pictures and everything, and some of the gossip groups from the TV show I'm on literally believed it. Whoever wrote the profile was a freaking asshole, and they started slamming me about how big of a asshole I am because of the way the dating, and they didn't even think to assume for a second that maybe it wasn't me. So that's the kind of pissed me off. But guys, I've had a lot of imitators. I mean, I think over the last year, I've had to report 10 or 15 people just on Instagram for trying to be me. That's why I have the blue check mark. I'm verified on Instagram, I'm verified on Facebook, I'm verified on Twitter. And as soon as I can get this YouTube page verified, which I don't even know what you got to do that, but I'm sure I'm not big enough to do that yet, I will get it done there as well. But if it doesn't have the blue check mark, guys, please don't fall for these stupid scams. Please don't fall for the comments that people are leaving. I will say it is a good thing. Once the scammers come, it means that you're starting to get some attention. And they think that you have the right audience that's going to, you know, be into that. So it's a good thing and it's a bad thing, guys. But I don't want anybody getting scammed off my channel or anybody else's. So this is your fair warning. If you're new to crypto, crypto brings out some of the most clever scammers that have ever been born. And seasoned crypto traders get scammed. Seasoned people that have been doing this a while because they have gotten so good and clever with impersonating people. Alright, so do not click on any links that if someone tells you, for example, I'm having a problem with my MetaMask. Oh, okay, here, you need to just go to this website and click it and it'll fix that for you. Guys, do not click on any website link that is not like the actual, like MetaMask is never going to send you to a website called fixyourcryptowallet.com. If there was something you needed to install, it would be on metamask.io/fixyourwallet, whatever. Okay? These big companies are not going to send you to some mom and pop website. Just use common sense, please. Because if you get scammed off something like that, I'm sorry, I'm not really going to feel that bad for you. I'm not, because use your brain. Alright? MetaMask, Trust Wallet, all these exchanges we talk about, Coinbase, Crypto.com, guys, these are multi-million, 100 million, maybe even billion-dollar companies. Crypto.com just paid $700 million to rename the Staples Center to Crypto.com. You're telling me that they don't have the money to put on their own website a fix for an issue you're having? Use common sense, guys. Do not get ripped off, please. I don't want to hear these sob stories about how all your crypto got stolen because you did everything that you were told not to do. Alright, guys. Anyway, Wolfpack, thank you very much. I will be back tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy this video. I'm halfway done with the Alex Becker watch-along video. I'm going to finish that up this week, too. I know Christmas is coming up. I may drop it before Christmas. I may drop it after Christmas. I don't really know what to expect with the YouTube this week, if you guys are going to really be watching or not. And I don't want to post a bunch of videos that you're not going to watch. So I may slow down a little bit on the posting until after the holidays. We'll have to see. As long as you guys keep watching, I get at least 1,000 views on every video I'm posting and 75 to 100 likes, I will keep posting. So that means make sure you hit the thumbs up, make sure you're subscribed, make sure you hit notifications so that when I post a video, you can watch it. If all of a sudden the numbers fall down, I'm going to stop posting. Because I can't afford to take that hit, not as soon as I got monetized. I got to keep the numbers up, guys. So come on, help me with that. For Christmas, all I want is a thumbs up. For Christmas, all I want is a subscribe. That's it. That's all you got to do. It takes 5 seconds, guys. Thank you very much, guys. We will see you very soon.
Go.